technically a pajama top, but I'm wearing it like it's a regular top because I'm an adult. I can do what I want, okay? As you guys know, I love going to conventions. I'm a cosplayer, so I live for events like New York Comic Con and Anime Next. And people from the outside are always kind of on the journey with me because the time before a con, when I'm finishing up my cosplays, is always well documented, as well as obviously my time at the actual event. But the one thing that you guys never see is what happens when that weekend of being a full-fledged nerd comes to a close, and what the result of returning to the real world is like, which I like to call post-convention depression. Now, as you can imagine, post-con depression comes in stages. Stage 1. Exhaustion and relief. This is by far the easiest stage because it's not all bad. Sure, you can't get up because you wore those heels for 7 hours a day for 3 days straight as you maneuvered around crowds of people. But with that comes the amazing feeling of shunning those heels away into the farthest corner of your closet and pulling out, dare I say it, a pair of Uggs. Now, you wouldn't dare leaving the house in those Uggs, we're not in 2007, but still. There is a ton of satisfaction in just getting to know that you get to lie down for many hours, and you don't have to wake up 3 hours early to do your makeup or wear a wig. I have to start applying my Harley Quinn tattoos! Wait. No, I don't. No, I don't. Stage 2. Reflection. After a con is over, if you're a cosplayer, there comes a day where you sit down and commit to Instagram, to Tumblr, and to Facebook to try and find pictures that other people took at you at the con. Alright. Let's do this. Some people might see this as vain, but honestly, sometimes those are the only pictures that cosplayers actually end up with of them in the cosplays by the end of the con. You tried taking a selfie in 3 pounds of armor. And considering that we spend months working on these costumes, at the end of it, we want pictures to show for it. The cosplay hashtag shortlist. Hashtag cosplay, hashtag cosplay, hashtag the cosplay alliance, hashtag female cosplayer. This is a process that takes a long time, and it's something that exposes you to seeing other absolutely amazing cosplays, which leads you to inspiration, which leads you to thinking, which leads you to stage 3. The itch. Don't get gross about it. This stage is a creative vortex that is almost impossible to get out of. A million ideas just start flooding into your head. What if you made the first ever My Little Pony Super Smash Bros. Sailor Moon mashup cosplay? How much do you think it cost that cosplayer to make that bodysuit? Maybe I could afford to do that. How hard do you think it could be? Can I get a loan from my bank to buy Warblush? You have taken your thumb out of the cosplay dam, and water, most likely infused with sequins from your Elsa cosplay, has come flooding in. Seriously, those sequins never disappear. From here, multiple stages occur, and sometimes simultaneously. Stress that you don't have enough time or money to do this. Research on the cheapest cosplay materials and cons you can go to so you can do this. Realization that no, you still can't do this. Until you finally just end up lying in a ball on your bed looking at professional cosplayers and yelling, "How do I be you?" And this leaves us at stage 4. Where my nerds at? See, the thing that we all have to realize at the end of the day is that what we really love about these conventions is the people. When I was at my first con, I was struck by how non-judgmental the atmosphere is at a convention. It's like nothing else. And sure, maybe sometimes cosplayers let the idea of becoming cosplay famous make them a little bit too competitive, but overall the community is a really amazing one, set on sharing their passions with like-minded people. And once you finally remember that, we are brought to our final stage, finding the con in your everyday life. This could mean anything from talking to people on Tumblr who share your passions, to joining a cosplay group, to making YouTube videos about it. The goal is to take the joy that you feel at conventions and spread that out into your everyday life, so we are all living a much happier one. And those are the stages of post-convention depression. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and if you relate or think you have a friend who would relate to this, be sure to share the video with them. I want to thank my patrons over on patreon.com/shutupkristen who actually chose the topic for today's video. If you're interested in something like that and helping making these videos possible, please go and check it out. There is more information over there. And finally, if you want to see more nerdy shenanigan videos like this, I suggest that you hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I love you biddies, and I will see you in my next video.